Dolphins can't beat a winning team. The Dolphins are only good against teams below 500. We can't put together a winning season after December. I'm finished with the weasels talking shit about this squad. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. There's nothing like football Sunday in December, baby. Especially the day before Christmas. It's time to show up. It's time to bring the jilly jolly bullshit to the Cowboys. Woo! Listen, y'all. You're going to hear it right here. There's no one else saying what I'm about to say. Okay? There's one thing the Dolphins are going to do. Tua McDaniel and the squad is going to do the rest of this December. And that's going to be a full-fledged fucking conquest. Do you understand me? Okay? How do we shut the noise? We beat the Cowboys. We beat the Ravens. And we beat Buffalo Billy. Let me tell you something. To some, that may sound like a dream of some sort. I'm telling you what's reality. Okay? There's no reason why we can't kill all three and put them to shame. Okay? I'm going to break down that little trio very quickly before we dive into this game. Number one, the Cowboys are very beatable. They're not very good when playing on grass. As you know, the Cowboys, they play indoors like little girls play with their dollhouses. Okay? The Ravens will be playing on Monday night. And they're playing, from what I believe, at San Francisco. What does that tell you? Not only do they miss a day of prep, they miss 2 days because they're traveling. And so the day off will be Wednesday. They have less time to rest. Now, they do have home field advantage, but we'll be prepping Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they'll only have 3 to 4 days, tops. Because we play at home, and we'll be ready to go in Baltimore before they are. And then we got the Buffalo Billies. Listen, y'all. This time it's in Miami. All right? You see Tua play in December in Buffalo with the snow and all the fans whacking the fucking players. It's a whole different ball game, baby. I want the Bills to be on the highest horse humanly possible before they face us. So as far as I'm concerned, let's go Buffalo. Because the last week of this season is going to be a damn disaster. I'm composing myself. Now, again, you will only hear this here. Everywhere else in the NFL, you hear something else. You'll hear the Dolphins can't win. This is the battle of the bastards. Yada, yada, yada. But I'm telling you right here, right now, the conquest begins this week. Everyone's afraid the last 3 weeks. I'm not. I'm extremely certain for what's going to happen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's hop into the Cowboys. All right, let's start with the injury report. Get that out of the way. Numero uno. Obviously, we have a damaged offense and defense right now. We're missing quite a few players. Number one, for sure, who will not play is Robert Hunt. That's our right guard. Very sad. Moving on. We've got Javon Holland as well, who will most likely not play this game. Tyreek Hill is still questionable. We are missing, who else is it? Oh, yes, that's right. We may not even see Austin Jackson play. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into this game with a lot of missing players, key players, especially on the O-line. Okay. Now, if you watched the Jets game and you analyzed, you saw that, well, we switched up our offense quite a bit. We played very standard, very ISO style. And you know what? That shows how we can adapt on a dime. You ask me, I prefer Tyreek don't play. I prefer all these starters don't play, to be quite frankly honest with you. Because I believe in our offense. I believe in our structure. I believe in our depth. I believe in the play calling. I believe in the week-by-week recovery. So I say sit them all. Rest them for the Ravens and Bills. That's what really matters. That's what's going to determine who makes the number one and winning the division. So I'll take them there. You understand? But you know, a lot of people that think, well, if we win 2 out of 3, if we win 1 out of 3, shut the fuck up. It's almost Christmas, for God's sake. All right? Grow some nuts and let's go for the head of the fucking dragon. Cut it off and deliver it to the commission of this damn thing. Okay? I say we beat all 3, we get number 1. Done. Finished. Rest our players for a week. Starting week 2 of the playoffs. Done deal. I told you, we're making it to the Super Bowl. We are going on a conquest. We're right in the middle of it. I wear that crown every week for a reason. You understand? The amount of energy these fans take away from me. Very quick side note. For all those fans that freak out after a loss or after you see someone mishap a play or a game, I have zero respect for you. Zero. Okay? If you can't handle rubble or bullets flying past your head or your friend dying on the battlefield, you can't handle pressure in the trenches, my friend, walk away. You shouldn't be watching this show because it's only for the real ones. That's why there's so little viewers right now. We'll get there. Moving on. So, look, the keys to this game is very, very simple here. It's the offensive line, all right? These guys eat themselves up when they're on grass. They're used to playing indoors on turf, all right? They're not very good in that environment. So, I'm not sure what McDaniels is up to. But here's what's interesting. When they do not play at home, their run defense is extremely bad. And so what I expect to happen, and what I would do, is I would plan up an incredible run game. H.N. Mostert, Wilson. Let's get those guys in check, boys. I don't think Tua needs to do so much in the air, even though I think he will. I think we'll balance it out very nicely. This won't be a kick-ass. This will be a nice, balanced game of fundamental football. And it will be run-heavy. I think that'll be the smartest move. And if that doesn't work, we'll let the Hawaiian Sniper take care of the game after that. Very simple, okay? So, again, I think our defense will do a great job. Dak Prescott's doing fantastic. Give the man a round of applause. Just kidding. No, sir, not here. He's doing a great job. He's doing his thing. He may be able to carve up a series and a drive or two, but I do expect that our defense is going to clobber them, especially with a slightly damaged O-line. Okay? If there was an Achilles heel, my friends, it would be the offensive line. I truly believe it. I have faith that our defense will take care of CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and whoever the hell, stupid Pollard, whatever the hell his name is, the running back. I think our offensive line, giving Tua and the guys behind him a great chance to get yards. We need to eat up this game on our terms, okay? That's the key. So if our offensive line fails to do what we need to do, we will be tested. We will be tested by hellfire at home. Okay. Now I do think something happens. Something very special happens when you lose embarrassingly. And that's exactly what happened to us with the Titans. I think that we learned a very massive lesson. Okay. During a conquest, you lose men at war. That's the way it is. And in this case, we had a very embarrassing loss on national television that puts a man in his place. Almost at perfect timing, right before we head into this trio conquest we're on before the playoffs. I'm very certain, I'm very confident of this team. I think we will handle the Cowboys. We will handle the Ravens. And when the Bills dare to come fly down to Miami, we will put them in their place. End of story. Take the division and take the number 1 seed and move on like men. Here's my prediction. Very, very simple. I do believe it'll be a tight game. I don't believe they'll score very much. I don't believe so. I think they'll only score 14 and we will score 27. It'll be within that range. That is what I predict. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more proud to represent this team through thick and thin. I'm ready to sink to the bottom of the sea with mountains of criticism my way. Let me tell you something. If my prediction is correct, you only saw it here. Sunday mornings with Uncle Jack, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to show your friends you actually know what you're talking about when you're talking Dolphins football. You understand? If you want something else, if you want something different, you want me to dive into anything specific, comment down below. You let us know. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. Eat a lot. Drink merry. And enjoy life. For the love of God, God bless the Miami Dolphins. Peace and love.